ladies and gentlemen, this is Mendel, welcoming you back to the Leadhound Estate and the Darkest Dungeon Fading Light playthrough. So in the previous episode, we had a bit of trouble getting through that dungeon, and we came back with Laura Shell and Nathaniel both succumbing to severe stress, so we'll have to take care of that in a minute. But first things first, I wanted to look at all of the new things that we have unlocked, so let's take a look at the survivalist first.
At home in wild places, she is a stalwart survivor and a strict instructor.
So, the survivalist can teach your heroes various campfire abilities, and this is probably like the least useful thing in the hamlet that we have, because honestly, you already have a bunch of by default. We'll look at Hadrian. So down here are his camping skills. So he has Encourage, Stand Tall, Zealous Speech, which do things like reduce stress, or give buffs, or help people during a campfire, which are very useful for the longer missions, but it's just not necessary to unlock them all. Usually most characters only have like one or two ones that I think are actually really good. But either way, we'll probably be coming back to her at some point if there's something that we want any of our people to learn. But let's not worry about her, because we won't be visiting her right now. Next, we'll head to the sanatorium. Yeah, so, he didn't say anything about it. Hang on, go back. Say something about the sanatorium.
Trinkets and charms gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
Okay, apparently we're going to the Nomad Wagon first. Whoops, my mistake. So, the Nomad Wagon will give you various charms. Charms are very useful. They're also extremely expensive. As you can see, that would deplete us of the rest of our gold if we were to buy either one of these charms. So, not so sure about that. That doesn't seem like a great idea. However, we can also sell the charms we have, but I don't think we really want to sell any of these. They're worth a decent amount as well. 1,000 gold apiece is nothing to sniff at. Nomad Wagon is also not something we'll be using a huge amount, but if we see something that we really want, then we'll definitely take it. Like, I know these poisoned herbs are actually very good. Anyway, so the sanatorium is very similar to the Abbey here. It's a way of, except instead of recovering stress, this will help characters with if they have any ailments or if they have any negative quirks. So we could get rid of, for example, we could get rid of the God-fearing quirk that Hadrian has, and that would be quite helpful. So he could relieve stress in other ways, for example. But this is also takes a mission to complete, sometimes a little bit longer if you're unlucky. We will be using the sanatorium at some point, but for now, let's go ahead and let's welcome our new recruits, why don't we? Alright. Okay, so it appears we have no new recruits because we already have a leper, a crusader, and a plague doctor. So, no new recruits this time. We'll have to come back later and see what's what. Alright. So let's see. So Laura Shell, faithless, will not pray or flagellate, meditator. Okay, but you, while meditating and while camping. Okay, so you do like meditation, so obviously we'll get her to meditate. Laura Shell, the cloister. So this will be really good. She'll recover a lot of stress from this, and she'll lose her abusive affliction, which is very good. Nathaniel, what do you have? Prone to investigating the dark arts. Alright, so it doesn't really matter. Nathaniel will recover stress anyway. The Abbey options tend to be a little more expensive, so let's head over to the tavern. Bar? Alright, bar seems to be the cheapest. Alright, drink your cares away, my friend. We should start thinking about upgrading buildings because we have so many of these. But I don't want to go through all the upgrades, so I'm just going to look at all the buildings, see what I want to upgrade, and in fact we actually have all the buildings unlocked now, which is fantastic. So I'm going to cut this out until I decide which upgrades we actually want. Alright, I think the guild is quite important. So I do like to upgrade the guild as quickly as we can, so we can get better abilities. So let's go ahead and get some instructor mastery, because that only costs a few portraits, and we had a few of those. So now what we can do is, for example, if we were to take Riku, we can now upgrade her abilities to higher levels for a small amount of gold. So, for example, this would make the Blight Chance more effective, and it would increase the accuracy, that sort of stuff. So you can just improve abilities, so that's quite useful. What else do we have? I think we'll also upgrade the Sanitarium, because I do want to start alleviating people of some of their worst afflictions. Like, I would like to get rid of, for example, the Dark Temptations of Nathaniel. I really don't like the abilities that force people to investigate things, because that can be very tragic for our party. So let's reduce the cost of that treatment.
Experimental techniques and tonics can overcome things a sharpened sword cannot.
Well, now you feel like speaking about the Sanitarium. Thanks a lot. Alright, and we have so many busts and crests, I will actually upgrade it
Curious
twice.
methodologies and apparatus can calm even the most tormented soul.
And I know none of our people are diseased right now, but let's see if there's any quirks we want to remove. Yeah, so Uther has the also has the Dark Temptation negative quirk, so let's see how much would that cost to actually remove. It would cost 1,200. You know, I think it's worth it, because I mean, it takes a while to remove quirks and stuff, so you want to get started as early as you can. So Uther will go for treatment before he's even gone out, apparently. We need to get rid of that Dark Arts Fascination. Alright, so it looks like everything is just about taken care of. The only thing I'll do now is look for upgrades for my people, and then we'll embark. Alright, we want Ashitaka to be our main frontliner for this next one as well. So I went ahead and upgraded some of his abilities, and also gave him Purge, because Purge is quite important for lepers to operate properly, as far as I can see. And I was considering bringing Clopin, but now our people aren't really suffering from too much stress. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, Shitaka is actually quite stressed as well. Alright, yeah, looking back on it now, I should have thought of that firsthand, because Ashitaka actually needs to have some stress relief. Alright. We'll take him somewhere. Tavern. Gambling hall. That looks cheap. Wait, actually, how cheap is... That's 1,500. Alright, gambling hall it is. There you go. Have fun. And also, Kiba is quite stressed as well, but I don't really want to spend too much more gold, so I'm just going to leave him as is. I'm not going to take him on the mission, but I'll leave him for now. That means we definitely need Hadrian for this next mission, so let's upgrade him as well. Okay, so we have also upgraded Hadrian's Smite and giving him the Inspiring Cry so that he can hopefully prevent some of our characters from becoming insane. That would be quite helpful. And I think that's everything taken care of, so let's prepare our team for our next adventure, shall we? Okay, so it turns out the Necromancer is available, and being week 4, we are going to have to fight the Necromancer according to my rules. So, we better assemble the proper team for this. It's been a while since I fought any of the bosses, but I do remember the Necromancer does, he's pretty much a standard boss. He does exactly what you think he would do. He summons dead guys as frontline defense, and then your goal is basically just to kill them as quickly as possible. I was thinking we should probably bring Tia on this mission. I mean, I was thinking that until I remembered we're actually going to be fighting the Necromancer, so that might not be a great idea. Riku is probably a better option. Riku will be quite helpful. Riku has, yeah, battlefield medicine, I thought so. Okay, that's good. Joe is pretty powerful. We don't want to bring Kiba. Clopin. I haven't even looked at what Clopin has, actually. Alright, Battle Ballad, Slice Off, Finale, and Harvest. He doesn't have Dirk Stab, but that's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. But this Finale is almost certainly not going to be used. The annoying thing about Jesters is one of their main abilities is they move around the battlefield, so they constantly, like, a lot of their abilities have them changing position, which isn't great if you have set positions for all your people. So let's see. We probably want to give him something else. Solo. Minus accuracy, More speed, accuracy base. That seems good. Inspiring tune reduces stress. I think we actually want both of those. We want the solo and the inspiring tune. That's a lot of gold, but honestly, I think it's necessary. We don't want finale, we want solo, and I don't think we actually want slice off either, do we? Yeah, no, it seems like inspiring tune will be a lot better. So that'll be good. We will in fact be taking Clopin with us. And this is the correct position for him. Alright, it gives you a little indication at the top above the abilities where they're best suited for. So those 2 white dots mean that Ashitaka is best in the front. The 1 white dot in the 3rd position there above Harvest means that Clopin would be best in 3rd position, so let's do that. And finally, who shall I take last? Joe? I guess it has to be Joe, doesn't it? Alright. I wonder if I can take on the Necromancer with this. Well, one certain thing that we should do before we go is upgrade Riku's ability. Yes, upgrade Battlefield Medicine. And I believe Blight is actually going to be quite important for this as well. So let's upgrade the Blight ability as well. Okay, I think that looks good. Alrighty, so this is our first medium-length mission, which means that when we go to our provision page, we will in fact be bringing firewood, which means at some point we will be camping. As you can see here, you can camp during the dungeon, which is essentially just temporary respite from the mission. It'll allow us to reduce some of our stress. So I'm only allowed 4 extra torches because this is a medium mission, so I can take 8 torches plus 4 extra ones. Hadrian actually has an ability that will be able to light things up for us if it gets too dark, so that'll be quite good. I feel like I should bring a bandage or 2. Is the ruins. And we need plenty of food, because you do need to eat when you camp. So, let's bring, you know what? I'm gonna spend the move on this. This seems like a good amount of food. We have our firewood, we've got everything. Let's begin hunting the Necromancer.
Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat?
Yeah, you know, just the humble pursuit of trying to eliminate death. There's nothing wrong with trying to play God there, is there? Well, let's fix this mistake, shall we?
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
So our mission is to kill the Necromancer apprentice. And there's plenty of rooms to investigate because this is a medium-sized dungeon. So he's likely in one of the end rooms here. And we're going to want to keep our light up so that we can scout as much as possible.
Ambushed by foul invention.
And we're starting things off with a trap, which is not great. I believe I fixed the white box issue. Stands on a clasp shut. Alright, no, we won't have the stress guy open this. Riku, why don't you take care of this? Oh, dang, you're wearing your mask. Oh, good, you resisted it. Looks like your mask worked out after all, Riku. Good job. And yes, I do believe I fixed the an infuriating white squares issue. Alright. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. Where's the plague grenade? Start things off strong. Plague grenade them. Oh, man. Hadrian is already a little bit stressed, so we do definitely need to be careful about that. However, we have the Jester this time. Clopin will be able to reduce stress with his various bard solos, which is very useful. And when they're not stressed, he'll be able to buff them up with his other ability. So, all around, I like the Jester, even if it's very difficult to use. Alright, many people have complained about the Jester, I've heard, but I think it's a pretty interesting class. So, we can Great Shot Blast, which has a small chance of killing her. Let's give it a shot. Nice! Okay, so we don't need to worry about the cultist acolyte anymore, which is excellent. Solo moves forward all the way to the front. You know what? Let's just heal some stress. We want to keep stress as low as possible, so we don't have to deal with that. So will heal some. I didn't look at their fireside abilities before I left. That was foolish of me. I should have checked, but I was just so eager to get on with the mission. I mean, that's the only thing I missed. Other than that, I made sure to check on stress and their stress levels and ability levels and everything else before I left. So that seems pretty good of me. Alright, we could possibly kill the cultist brawler with this, so let's give it a shot.
Continue the onslaught.
Good job, Hadrian.
Destroy.
Swordplay
them
knows no
all.
limits. Okay, we could harvest, which won't actually do much because there's the skeleton guy. We could inspiring tune. Or we could battle ballad, actually, yeah. Why don't we battle ballad so that we can finish this battle a little quicker. That does give speed, right? Yes, it does. Alright. Then Joe, shoot this skeleton. Dang. Alright. It would have been excellent if it had. Alright, let's try and we could try and stack up when we do some medicine. Alright, medicine it is. Adrian's taking some damage. He's
Great
definitely
is the
going to be
weapon
our tank.
that cuts on its own.
He's still encouraged to shoot, which is annoying. Nice job. Dodge. Alright, so now the rest of this shouldn't be too much to worry about, even if that hit did hurt a little bit. I could actually Inspiring Cry, which would give us more torchlight. And, you know what, I think I should, because they'll also heal for a little bit too, so, you know what, let's do that. Bring the torchlight up. And pistol shot. Or we could actually grape shot blast. It's 80%, 85%. Let's grape shot blast. Okay, good. So we don't need to worry about the arbalist anymore. We do need to worry about this last dude. Harvest. Or actually no. Might as well inspire him to seal the stress. Because I accidentally I didn't accidentally. I knew Hadrian had some stress, but I just was not too worried about it. So let's make sure it wasn't a mistake and keep him from losing his
Another one
wounds.
falls.
Good job. And good job, Riku.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay, so far so good. That is an empty room down there, and there's a curio we could possibly get. We have battle, curio, and then a room with battle, and then a battle room with treasure. There's no point in going to this. It's just a curio, so who knows? Maybe it's useless. An antique suit of armor stands amidst the ruins. Riku, why don't you give it an open? Yes! Oh, fantastic! I did fix that glitch. Oh man. You guys have no idea how much of a headache it was to attempt to fix that glitch, and I'm not going to get into it because it took me a long time, and the Steam forums were slightly less than helpful. Oh boy, there's 2 stress, guys. Suddenly I am very glad I brought a jester. Oh man, okay, we need to get through this as quickly as possible. Pistol shot, kill him. Can't kill them. I could tracking shot. And that'll give me more damage next time to maybe kill this thing. Let's just focus one at a time. I'm gonna shoot this guy, and then I'll harvest. Oh, I know it works. Cloven's turn to heal stress, so maybe I shouldn't do that. I'm gonna shoot him anyway, though, because I'm gonna throw a plague grenade. Alright, now we can harvest. Oh, harvest won't bleed, though, because these guys are skeletons. Skeletons can't bleed. Alright, so let's go with the original plan. Inspiring tune on yourself. Okay, good. And now the plague grenade. Fantastic. Both of them hit, both of them bleed. That is huge. We still need to get these guys down as quickly as we can before they do more tempting goblins. And I think the best way to do that would be to smite our foes. So, Bone Rabble and Bone Soldier. So Bone Rabble I know, so these do less damage, they're less scary. So let's see if we can kill this bone storm.
Be gone, fiend.
Nice, Hadrian, coming through. Always the solid choice. Cloak in the night. This okay, so actually, even though they're both going to get more tempting goblins, I don't need to worry about them too much because the blight is there. So I'll just have Joe shoot the back one. Hadrian, let's inspire Hadrian. And okay, Joe is still floating. So if this shot lands, then I have essentially nothing to worry about.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Good job, Joe. Good job. Medicine, Hadrian. I really hope Riku has her healing abilities for the campfire. We'll see in a minute.
Executed with impunity.
Let's finish this fight off.
Slowly,
There we go.
gently. This is how life is taken.
Plus 20% move resist minus speed. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Who do we now want moving? If Hadrian comes off of the front line, that's really bad. But who's worse actually is Riku. Riku can still stab, but I don't want her being at the front anyway. Let's give Hadrian this move charm. And okay, that's another thing I forgot. I forgot to give these guys their trinkets, even when I looked at them. Oh, how foolish of me. Foolish. Riku, what campfire abilities do you have? Pep talk, reduce stress, vapors, heal 50% of HP, and plus heals for battles. Give me the one companion. The cure, remove disease from target, and disease resistant. Those are pretty good. I do like those. And you're forced to check this. Good job, Hadrian. Now you're sick. I'm going to... wait, is that 1 blight damage? 2 blight damage. That's 6 health. That's too much. Take this anti-venom. Alright, we'll heal him of that. That's a little bit too much for my taste. Turn the light back up a bit, and we know there is a battle in this room, so here we go. Great! 2 more stressors. People, that is just what I wanted to see, isn't it? Alright. I could pistol shot this back guy, and if I get a crit, then I might kill him, and I'll be super lucky. You know what, let's go for it, because these 2 guys are not going to hurt us, these front row skeletons. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. It did nothing. But if we play grenade, good. Okay, that guy will die before he gets
The slow
tempted
death.
goblin off. Play grenades are so
Unforgiving.
very helpful. Right. Inspiring tune again. I think that is inspire yourself out of your stress. This looks like some sort of bad statue. I'm not sure I'm going to be investigating this curio after the battle. Let's just focus on getting through this. We need to take down the courtier as quickly as possible. Inspiring cry. Joe. Get some goodness going. And Joe will shoot this dude. And once again, we don't have to worry about the courtier anymore. So now we can focus on healing stress and other useful things. So let's look at healing stress with
A death
you go.
by inches.
And you can just do some battlefield mess, which is all I wanted you to do anyway, so thank you, Riku. Let's go ahead and heal him. Even though he's not our tank, he is hurting quite a bit. And it's not for himself. Okay, well, let's just get out of this fight, because we're just going to be bouncing off of people. Yeah, and they're actually doing damage to us now, which is not good. Joe's taking some damage there. Heal him up as best you can. Joe is likely going to be the one who gets healing at our campfire. Get rid of Ballad and maybe get another heal. Why not? Let's try it. Alright, so open vein does the most damage. Even though this won't bleed, might as well just actually could have brought him to death's door. Oh no. Oh no!
Perched at the very precipice
Oh
of oblivion.
man, Joe already made it to death's door. That's horrible. So when a character goes to 0 HP, they don't actually die. They get thrown to death's door. And what this means is they get a bunch of debuffs, excuse me. And also, if they take one more hit, they die. So let's inspire him out.
The way is lit.
Death's
The
door.
path is clear.
That's very important.
We
Giving him at least
require
one
only
health.
the strength to follow it.
And let's kill these guys as quickly as we can. Harvest. No more fooling. I shouldn't have fooled around. Okay, this was my own fault. Medicine. So the debuffs aren't as bad after he's no longer on death's door, but they're still there. So see how it says until the end of quest and all that stuff there. Basically, those are impossible to remove except for there's a couple ways, but it's very rare that for you to be able to remove those abilities during a
Back
quest.
to the pit.
So that was... Oh, I can't believe I let that happen. That was my own fault. Eldritch Altar, an altar dedicated to unholy abominations. Perhaps a great power lies within. Let's sprinkle some holy water on it. Kleptomaniac quirk removed. Oh, awesome! So Hadrian is no longer a kleptomaniac for purifying the statue. Great! Okay, good thing I'm glad I used my holy water then. Oh man, there's even more battles. Oh boy. I'm not sure I'm gonna make it through this without losing people. Let's give it a shot. Okay, quick. Then these spiders won't be too much of an issue. I'm probably gonna use Inspiring to cloak in and then we'll just go as quickly as we can. Okay, so Grape Shot Blast can actually hit all of them, but Open Vein can possibly kill these guys. So let's give that a shot.
Another abomination.
Just kill
Cleansed
these
from our
spiders as quickly
lands.
as we can, because they can poison us, which would not be nice. Medicine. Let's get some healing. And, okay, so I could Battle Ballad. I could Harvest. Harvest almost certainly won't kill, though. So let's just Battle Ballad instead. Good. And Smite. Smite me.
As the
barely,
fiend
force it.
falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And the dodge. Because I am out of anti-venom, so that's nice. Bane, you dodged. Inspiring on... Oh, Joe actually isn't that stressed for having just been on death's door, but let's inspire him. Okay, you do recover stress actually from running off death's door if I remember correctly.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay, this isn't the end of the world. Things are going fine. Right, what I really want to find is a map right now. If I find a curio with a map in it, that'll be fantastic. Right, torch again. Torchlight. We haven't used any food, which is good. Alright, let's go. I can't really prepare for this battle, so let's just do the best we can. This does not look good. Alright. I'm gonna start things off with a Battle Ballad. It seems like a pretty good idea right now, especially since my guys aren't getting stressed. Although Inspiring Tune actually also reduces the amount of stress damage taken, so that is quite useful. Light Grenade right off the bat. That seems... Yes, okay, good. Both of them hit, both of them blinked. Excellent. So if I could just shoot this guy once, I'll actually shoot him with a tracking shot, so Joe will get some benefit for that, or get some crit increase and things like that. So we can tracking shot on this guy, and even if it only does 1 damage, that's fine. So he'll be dipped in the blight, and now he has his crit buff.
Unnerved,
Oh,
unbalanced.
jeez, that's bad. Okay, don't bleed. Okay. Oh man, this is not good. Okay, now I have a bunch of guys that are hurting. Fantastic. Alright, I think I should Bulwark of Faith, actually. So this will actually mark Hadrian, which
A
attracts
blazing
enemies
star
to him.
is
So he's
born.
going to try and attract enemies. And now, Grape Shot Blast. Actually has a 5% chance to crit, which is nice. kill her, yes, then no more stress
Press this
abilities.
advantage.
That's
Give them no
very
quarter.
important. Harvest? That's not gonna help very much. I could battle ballad again, actually. More inspiring tune. Because my guys are getting a little bit stressed now. Alright, let's inspire tune Hadrian since he's attracting all the attention now. Let's go ahead and do this. And then the marking doesn't mean he is certainly going to be the one to select the attack, but it does vastly increase the chances. Alright, we have to heal as much as we can right now. Each one of it's very important. Dang it, back to Death's Door.
And
Oh,
now
man.
the true test.
Hold on, Joe.
Hold fast, or expire.
Dodge. Fantastic. Very, very good. Okay. So 7 to 14, which has a decent chance of killing. Okay, stunning blow. Joe can probably kill the skeleton if he gets to his turn soon enough. So let's stun this guy.
Precision
Let's try.
and
Critical
power.
hit. Good. Thou art judged. And you're stunned as well. Okay. Heal Joe away from Death's Door. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Still not good, though. Still very unfortunate. And actually, we'll have you harvest the skeleton. Which doesn't kill him, but now Joe will definitely kill him. Trying to show him do it. Oh, there we go. Oh, man, okay. And the stun prevents him from going. Let's just kill him as quickly as we can. Good. Oh, man.
Success so clearly in view.
Don't have enough room.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
So I think I should possibly throw away the medicinal herbs, because I don't need them that much, and I do actually want to build up as much gold as possible. But it's only, what, 225 gold, so it's not worth it. It's not worth it, we'll just throw it away for now. Alright, chest with your family's sigil. Let's use a skeleton key.
A handsome reward.
Alright, good. So,
For a task well
busts
performed.
aren't that important. We actually, we had quite a few of those, but we do definitely want more deeds. So we'll get rid of the medicinal herbs. Oh, we do have more anti-venom. Should I hang on to that? Everyone's hurting so much. I'm gonna need to camp pretty soon, even though I don't necessarily want to. Right. Bust. I could throw away these last 2 torches. I'm not sure that I'm necessarily going to need them. And once I use my firewood, I'll have more inventory space. It's not worth it for the bust. I feel like I want to keep most of this stuff. If I run into more spiders, I might want that anti-venom. Busts are pretty important, though. Okay, I'll get rid of these things. I'll get rid of my provisions and hold on to the treasure. Hopefully it doesn't... Hopefully that doesn't mess with us. Okay. So the necromancer could be down this hall, the short hallway, but I have a feeling he's probably down the longer one. Do we camp in this room? So you can only camp when you're in a room, not when you're in a hallway. So I feel like we should move at least one more. Hopefully we'll get a scouting, and then we can camp. But it's risky because we could run into a fight. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, this is bad. Alright, even though Joe only has 1 health, we really want to prevent Cloven from going to Death's Door, because that would be unacceptable. So let's heal him for a bit. Alright, Joe, you could open vein and probably bleed someone. Additionally, you could pistol shot damage. Very great shot. Alright, let's open vein. Let's get through this fight as quickly as possible. Just DPS first. Blanket fire. Oh man, this is worst case scenario. Joe is at Death's Door.
Facing the abyss.
Hadrian needs to go next room. Okay. Hadrian has a heal as well. Battle Ballad. I feel like I have to. Battle Ballad. Okay. No, don't attack Joe. Shank. Please attack Riku, actually. I don't mind that. Uppercut slice. Dodge. Okay. Inspire him. Just hang on. Just get to the next area. I have to camp if I get to the next room and survive. I don't have a choice. I've been risking this too long. Battlefield medicine. We have to battlefield medicine again. We have to do it. Cured? Did he have a debuff? I guess, yeah, oh, they all do. They'll have minus dodge debuff. Alright, you're taking 2 damage. So we can't grave trap blast. We could open Bane, which will certainly kill you. But I think we have to. Just take people out as quickly as we can. Right, and actually, Harvest is actually really good here because it'll bleed. These are both humans who can bleed. So we can Harvest and maybe get the bleed on both of them. One of them, that's still good. Another blanket fire and Joe doesn't dodge.
As life ebbs,
Exactly what I didn't
terrible
want.
vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Need you, Joe. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay, so he survived that hit. He survived that hit, which is good, because that means he could Inspiring Cry. Alternatively, I could Smite and kill the Cutthroat. No. I can't do that. I have to keep Joe alive. If I lose Joe, then I lose everybody, so let's keep Joe alive as much as we can. Hopefully this guy doesn't go. Alright, open his veins. He is finished. He can't do anything. We just need to kill this, Facilier? Okay, apparently that's someone who uses guns or something. Harvest again. More bleeds. God, this guy is not want to bleed. Let's stun him. This also gets rid of corpses, I believe. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's supposed to be one of my abilities. Okay, so he died from the blood. Sweet. Oh, jeez. Okay, good.
Foolish horrors,
So,
brought low and driven into the mud.
so this stack of crests is full. Maybe get rid of the skeleton key. Get rid of the bandages. Oh, man. These guys both have 1 HP. Alright. Get rid of the torches. Yeah, it's not worth it for crests. Crests are the most common heirloom, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to throw that away. Alright, nobody investigate this. Confession booth. Hasn't been used in years. I believe you need holy water for this to succeed as well. But Riku is doing fine, actually, so you know what? Confess the hero's sins. Hero is absolved of a sin. Kleptomaniac quirk removed. Wow! It's usually so expensive to get rid of those kleptomaniac curiosity, obsession with the unholy stuff, but I've gotten rid of 2 of them this round, so it's not all bad. If there's a fight in here, I don't know if I can make it through. I could eat some food to gain some health, but whatever. Torchlight is full. Hopefully we get a scouting, and hopefully there's no fight in here. Okay, there's no fight. We don't get the scouting. I'm gonna say let's go ahead and camp. Even though it is a little early, I usually like to wait before we camp. I don't think we have much of a choice, so let's go ahead and do it.